Ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned in to the Groove Shack Radio, and I want you guys to look who we got in the building. Let me tell you first and foremost, Compa doesn't need no introduction, but I'm gonna go ahead and introduce him like we're at a concert, like if we're at a rodeo con caballos y toda la cosa. All right, you guys ready? I know you're ready, ladies and gentlemen. Señoras y señores, con ustedes. El primer rapero desde Compton, Califas. Aquí en la casa de The Groove Shack Radio. Kiki, Smooth, and Los Associados.
Thank you, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate that.
Eso. You like that intro?
Yeah. I love that intro. That's hard as fuck, man.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
Hey, Kiki Smooth.
Yes,
Big
sir.
Dog, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute, but I always see you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I follow you on Instagram, so I see you every day.
Yeah.
And I support that, you know what I'm saying?
It's been a while. Yeah, definitely keep on talking.
Yeah, hey, man, I appreciate you having us, in the sauna. Porque está caliente. He said he's going to turn the fan on. Hey, man, big shout out to everybody out here tuning in right now. My name is Kiki Smooth, the first Mexican rapper out of Compton. Yeah. I'm right here with my brother, Compa T and Dre, Los Associados.
Associados. Straight out of South Central Compton, baby.
You got them.
Understand? No. Yeah, you have them.
Oh, no, I can.
Hey, Groove, you all right?
Hey,
I think he caught second.
I caught second-hand smoke.
Hey, man.
There you go.
Yeah. Check. 1, 2.
South Central in the house.
Yes,
Big Dog, it's been a while, homeboy. The last time you were here, I think it was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Wait, we forgot to mention, in the motherfucking house, DJ
45
Rally. Yeah.
Hey, man,
DJ
live. DJ 40 Fonzarelli.
Dog, the last time you were here was a few years ago, dog. It's been a minute.
I came with my wife last time, and it was hot as fucking here last time.
Shout out to all I gotta say is, if you want to lose weight, come down to the
come do an interview. Come do one interview. No, that's fun. Yeah.
Si pesas 250 pounds, right here, you're gonna lose like 100 pounds in an hour. Nah, perdón, dog. That's how we do it right here on the Groove Shack Radio, man. We like to keep it hot.
It is hot, man.
Smoking hot.
Hey, man, but you know what else is hot? These new songs we have.
Yes. Before we go to those new songs, man. So a couple years ago, that was the last time you were here. You dropped Peligrosa. You dropped
the Canton album.
The whole Canton album.
Yeah. And big shout outs to Rich and Ruthless for dropping the first ever Spanish rap album out of Compton, California.
Yeah, that's
people don't realize that album is that album is the first Spanish rap album that's ever been dropped. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing this for a while,
check. Yep.
Motherfuckers got to start paying respect. I was tripping out how there was this rapper. I'm not gonna say his name. He's scary, spooky, hilarious dude. Was saying that he was the first Latino to ever put Crips and Bloods together on songs. I'm like, man, y'all motherfuckers gotta start doing their homework. Y'all better start asking the streets who's the motherfucking hardest Mexican rapper out of Compton. That's what y'all gotta start doing.
Not only the hardest, but this guy, there's no playback when he performs.
Nah,
he ain't performing over his own. Boys, come on now.
You
want to hear it all the way live?
Yeah.
Kiki Smooth is your man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Like we that's what makes it easy to perform with these fellas, because they're used to that style of performance. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're used to just live music. So it's easy for me to be able to jump like that, because I've been performing for so many years with no vocals. We don't need it. And when we do put vocals on it, I'm a loud motherfucker that you won't hear those.
You don't need the mic, homie.
Yeah, you won't hear those. You won't hear whatever's on the bottom. It sounds like it's an instrumental.
I remember that.
And we get busy. Big shout outs to 45, man. He's been rolling with me for a minute.
In the house.
We be going show to show, man. We don't give a fuck.
That's right. Los Associados in the house, man. Introduce yourself. Big Dog, ¿cómo te llamas?
They call me Dre from Los Associados.
Dre and
Compa T, Asociados.
Right. ¿Cómo se conectaron con este compa aquí, Kiki Smooth? ¿Ya lleva más o menos un año?
Más
que un año.
How long has it been, bro?
Yeah, like almost going on 2.
Yeah,
two.
going like two.
Yeah.
Yep.
Porque la canción que tienen que se estreña hoy, the song that you're dropping tonight, Evolución,
Yeah.
it originally started a year ago, right? You
Yeah.
have a music video, and
Yeah.
but right now you're pushing it hard
Yes, sir.
for the
Thank you.
streets, right?
Yeah. What happened was we created the sound, but even to today, like distribution is very hard. So getting the distribution right has been the problem, and only reason why we didn't release it last year. You know, I feel like you know it needed still time. I don't think that people were ready. Okay, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean it's just time, man.
Promotion, maybe.
Promotion.
The time is now, though.
Yeah,
The time is now, definitely.
that is real shit. We're going stupid hard on the promotion, on the marketing for this. So we're very excited about, you know, putting out this body of music. We're gonna be running 3 singles before we drop the EP. We had a meeting with Choco. So Choco Beats is one of the guys that
Badass on his thing.
yeah, he does a lot of the
So
production
beats.
of the production with us. So he came to us and was like, let's do this right. So, you know, that's the only reason it's been taking a minute is the distribution of the music, because it's so original. It's so unique that we want to do it right. You feel me?
Yeah, you said that word so perfectly, dog. Unique is what we need today in music. You
Fuck
know,
yeah.
you got your own style.
Yeah.
You ain't biting nobody else's style. When you have your own style, you open up the doors to. You have so many doors opening, so many possibilities out there when you create your own stuff. And
Definitely.
one thing that I've always given you credit, dog, like no tardas to create music because
Nah.
you're writing real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate
Versus, you know, not trying to name drop nobody, but versus like artists that a veces se tardan, güey. You know, I always say when you're taking a while to write music, it's una mentira, güey. Like,
Yeah.
it's who says you can't keep it positive with an up-tempo beat
Yeah.
versus music that's out there today, dog. You know what I mean? We gotta. That's just me, dog.
Well, it's a lot of repetitive music right now.
a lot
You know what I
of
mean? A lot of it all sounds the same, and that was the problem
That part.
with me creating more music after the Canton album.
yeah.
So after the Canton album, this new wave of rappers came and these new waves of beats came in, and you know, I mean, they're dope, but everything started to sound the same, and that's why I was chilling. I wasn't tripping because I was like, I'm not ready to drop more body of music into you know, I got the word that out of nowhere, these fools had got out of their deal and they were signed to Richard Ruthless Records.
Órale.
They're just destined to be, you know.
I took
That's how I
that.
feel.
Yeah.
¿Dónde estaban? Where were you guys at when you guys said, "Hey, let's fucking work together"? Were you guys in the studio or?
Yeah.
¿Dónde estaban
Well,
when you decided that?
I mean, when we landed in Richard Rubles, I mean, we already were out of 2 contracts that we did, you know.
Ah,
So we are the first one they got us, you know. So that's how we learned. The first thing that we wanted to do is to put our music out there, you know. We created this sound that we named the Hook Corridos.
I like that.
And we basically, you know, like when we go do shows and stuff like that, like us, like músicos, like we go play like música mexicana, pues, you know what
No,
it is.
chingón, sí.
You know, so basically I was like, man, you know what, like I want to write some stuff and make some history, you know, write some stuff about where I'm at, you know, because everything we used to be singing about Mexican stuff, and you know, like over there in the pueblos and stuff like that, but I was like, man, I'm from the streets, I live in the city, you know, like let me write some more shit about where I'm
Algo de
at.
las calles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what all the Hook Corrido came about.
But
you know?
it's some real shit. You know, we need more real shit out there in the streets versus fake shit.
Yeah.
Versus, hey, I'm gonna pop a molly. I'm gonna do this. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
do that,
yeah,
dog.
yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, dog. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, ya sé que, you know, some of you guys, maybe you guys are fathers or
Yeah, definitely.
you know,
Yes,
but
yes.
you
All of
might
us.
not be able to. You never know. Of course, you want to keep that lane open in case of your son or your daughter wants to get into music.
Yeah.
But let's educate them correctly. Let them know, hey, you know what? Make great music. Don't make some dumbass.
I was about to
music.
say that, man.
You
If
feel me?
the music's
Yeah.
dope, it doesn't matter what the hell you're doing. You know what I mean? Like if you're putting out great original music,
That's what I mean.
I feel like the massive is gonna respect it regardless, because if you start to eat that fucking same taco every single day, eventually you're gonna want to put some salsa on it.
Fuck yeah. I don't want that shit dry, dog.
Right?
Who wants a dry ass taco?
And that's all they've been
Oh,
feeding out. That's all we've been feeding out as raza, man. It's been some dry ass tacos, dog. And we decided to put some fucking salsa on that shit and fucking
with some fucking lemon on
Yeah,
that
man.
shit. Dog, some
all that
lime.
good shit.
because
Can't forget that.
this music is so dry, so lame. Like it's just like they're gang banging every single fucking day. You feel me? And I feel you. You active every single day, but eventually you're gonna grow up and get a job.
Come on, dog.
You feel me?
Yeah. No puedes tener pinches 80 años, güey. You're still fucking gang banging out of the
And I mean,
streets,
and
dog.
all
You
that
feel
is
what I'm
dope, and all of that is dope. But if you're gonna put some fucking lyrics into it and make it sound your own, then that's dope. But all of you motherfuckers sound like T-Pain, and all you motherfuckers are sounding like Lil Wayne, and all you motherfuckers, and you take the auto tune off, and you can't sing. You're not a singer.
Real shit.
You're not a singer.
Yeah.
Stop telling yourself you're a singer. Auto tune is making you sing, then you're not a singer, bro.
Yeah.
If you have lyrics on your fucking tracks when you're performing, you're not an entertainer.
Nope.
And guess what, bro? I like when we perform, you see it, even if it's two people right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna give it to you like there's 100 million.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I perform. I don't care.
And that's one thing I give you credit, and now your compas that are gonna join you.
Man, these dudes
in
perform every day.
performances.
Like, think about it. They go and play.
Yeah.
Like when I first heard about these dudes, they were playing in front of the courthouse, the Compton courthouse, bro.
That's fucking badass.
That's
what made him
For the
reach out
fucking
to us.
judge,
Yeah.
dog. hey, wait, don't fucking put me in jail for
Yeah.
fucking.
Hey, nah, these fools went to the homies, to the feds, and played for the feds. Afuera, güey.
Don't
yeah.
fucking take me, dog. I'll drop some music
Hey,
for you.
shout out to all the homies in Escuelita,
Yeah.
That's dope. No,
And that's how I found out about them on YouTube. I knew some of their people, and I had reached out to them like back then.
yeah.
And I wasn't getting. Their management wasn't fucking with me. In other words, but I kept the idea
Open.
of
You kept that
like
lane open.
like one day I'm gonna find the group and these motherfuckers are gonna let me rap on top of guitarras. Imagine that shit, right?
Yeah.
And man, like faith came back, bro, because they ended up on the label that I'm part of.
That's fucking badass.
You feel me?
That's fucking.
And when I got that word, I popped up at the studio like, yo, perros.
ASAP.
Yeah, that's right.
You're listening to the Groove
Yeah, without
Shed.
a doubt, ladies and gentlemen, Kiki Smooth, Los
Yes.
Asociados. Man, well, you were mentioning about performing, that you give it your all, whether it's 2 people, 5 people, or 10 people.
Definitely.
And that's what a real artist is. Imagine, I've heard in the past artists,
Yeah.
again, I'm not name dropping nobody, they're like, oh, you're the promoter. Why only got a couple of people over there? And then they're being on some diva shit. Nah, I'm not going to perform. You shouldn't act like that, dog. You always got to keep it humble. And that's one thing I give you credit.
Let me give them some advice.
Yeah, drop that clutch shot, dog.
First of all, before you start complaining, build yourself an audience.
Thank you.
You feel me? Because if you build your audience first, these people are not going to need you.
Yeah,
Feel me?
real shit.
To open your mouth. All they're gonna do is pay you and put your name on the flyer, and the audience is gonna come. If you are complaining about that, do something about that. Yo llegaba, hey, sometimes the homies got things to do, but a mí vale verga, güey. A mí me vale verga, güey. Yo llego and I'm a ribbon. I don't give a fuck who's there. I'm not gonna complain because at the end of the day, bro, you guys are shining on us, and it was shame on you for not even inviting your mom. I'm that motherfucker, right? My mom will come to the show.
That's the shit.
Feel me? My girl's always with me.
And she's
You feel me? At the show. And my mom's supposed. Yeah, but like that's the type of
That's
shit
right.
that if you can't get your wife and your mom to go, you feel me? Then what the fuck?
Shit right there.
You're complaining.
It's some real shit.
You know what I'm
It's some
saying?
real shit.
It's because the internet makes these people feel like they're famous.
Yep. Internet today, dog.
You feel me?
That's what it's
And they
about.
only got a couple, thousands. Feel me? But in as a person,
That shit don't mean shit in the streets, yo.
yeah, ain't shit.
Hey, you ain't messing around, dog. You ain't messing around.
I'm that same motherfucker no matter where I'm at.
As you should, dog.
I don't care where I am, who I am, and my music is what it
right,
is.
that's why I appreciate
if you
that guy.
If you get to know all of us, bro, you know why that album, those 3 songs, the EP that we're dropping right now, sounds like that for this reason, because we put our feelings, our Evolution wasn't recorded where it was like, oh, send me the beat. We didn't make a fucking beat until we got to the studio and the lyrics. Nothing got pre-recorded or nothing. Everything got done that day.
How long did it take you to create that beat, dog?
What we did, we took our time. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And because I got it was 4 hours. So the first hour we were chilling. We're talking music.
Okay.
Feel me? Becoming it. Because it was something new that no one had ever heard, not even us. We didn't know how it was gonna sound, but we knew we were down to break all the barriers that had been put up. So the second hour,
well, I just grabbed a guitar and I was like, man, you know what? I got something. And I just
some freestyle type of shit.
Basically,
dog.
really?
Yeah.
Fucking love that shit. Hell yeah.
So I grabbed that motherfucker and I was like, man, and I was like, all right, yeah, we got something. So I told my boy Dre, hey, let's start writing some shit.
Yeah.
You know, like let's start writing some shit. So I hum it a little bit, you know, and then we started writing. So, okay, en este fuego navego parejo, and then from right
When I heard that,
yeah,
I turned around and went and wrote
Right away.
right away.
And all that just completed so like in less than 30 minutes.
Fucking teamwork. That I know
Makes the dream
everybody
work.
always says that shit, but it's true, dog. You guys both fucking just nailed that motherfucker, dog, and you made that shit happen.
The bass line,
Naturally.
when this
I
fool
like
started,
that shit.
when he started playing the bass line, we all looked at each other.
Like what the
Choco was making the beat. We added the congos, and we were like, "Oh man, yeah,
Humildemente.
oh no, chingón, dog.
yeah." Like we decided, like, all right, this is something different,
Mhm.
and we went and we're like, let's do another one.
That's right. So this is a mini EP project you guys got going on.
Yes.
Do you guys?
Well, we're not gonna drop all the 3 songs anymore again
Mhm.
because of distribution, and just the people. Well, the industry is different now.
Yeah.
So everybody is now dropping singles first.
As it should.
So
They don't want to hear a whole album.
Yeah,
dog.
so we're gonna end up dropping 4 singles and then an album. We are gonna drop an album with merch and the whole thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
An
Yes.
album. Okay.
We're just going to package it better for our fans. Again, we're building the audience first.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Nice.
And that's why we're out here. We're with you to tell people about our sound, about Kiki and the Los Associados, and let them know that we have this new sound and it's different, and we are going to be doing shows. You know what I mean? So we got a lot of things coming in the future for the summer. So I'm very excited about working more with these dudes. Always,
Hell yeah.
we've been promoting this whole month, so we've been getting to know each other even more.
All right.
You feel me?
All right.
Now there's more better music coming because now we
Nice.
understand what we have in our hands,
And we're gonna get to know Los Associados coming
Yes.
up next. What we're gonna do right now, ladies and gentlemen. How about we hit it with a song? Dog?
I'm
How
down, bro. I'm down.
What we're gonna get down with first? You wanna?
The single.
Evolución.
Yeah, let's kick it out with that single.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Groove Shack Radio. I am right on the other side.
Boy.
The show's all about my homies right here, Kiki Smooth and Los Associados.
Hey.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share the stream.
Who's on there? Fool, start giving out shout out.
Shout out to
Who's that?
you guys that are tuned in
James.
right now. Thank you for
James.
tuning in.
Oh, shout out to James. Who else is with me?
Canada.
Oh man, Canada.
Canada's
Shoot.
watching.
Hey, whoever's watching right now, let me tell y'all, man, y'all about to be entertained. We are from Rich and Ruthless Records. Easy E, rest in peace.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Get ready for a show. It's a Groove Shack Radio. Súbele raza. Aquí estamos en vivo y en todo color. Thank you for tuning in.
Hear the beat.
We got some headphones right here. We'll get some headphones going right now in a bit. Los Associados, Kiki Smooth, Los Associados. Don't forget to follow the Group Shack Radio on Instagram. Follow Kiki Smooth on Instagram.
Yes,
Follow
yes.
Los Associados on Instagram.
Hey.
You got another one too, right?
That's Dre.
Dre_Associados.
And Compa T.
Los Associados.
Yeah.
Hey, los compas hacen quinceañeras,
Yeah.
weddings,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
divorce
Zapateados,
parties.
cumbia, lo que quieran, viejones.
Make sure you reach out to them.
Yes.
DJ Live.
And DJ Live Crew. If y'all need a DJ, don't forget to DM us to me or 40 Fans. You know
We're
what I'm
going to talk about what is Kiki Smooth doing DJing back again. I want to know what's good with
That's his
DJ Live coming up later on. Here we go, live and direct, baby. Let's go.
Y yo se le compartí. Y esto dice en vivo desde Group Chat. Y ahí dice,
Eso.
Yeah.
Eso.
South Central Compton in the house. Associados in the house.
Group Shack Radio.
My boy Kiki Smooth, let him know.
DJ 45 Torelli. My name is Kiki Smooth, the first Mexican rapper out of Compton. Right here with my brothers, Los Associados. Hit it, Faz.
Eso.
En este juego navego parejo, arriesgando el pellejo por hacer dinero. Una modelo fumando del bueno, pagado en mi fierro, cargo cero miedo. Y es cerrada hay que saber cuidarla, aunque no haya lana, me sobran las ganas. Por eso me pierdo cuando hay chance, porque no se sabe si hay otro mañana.
Si no sabes lo que cuesta esto, pesa en la cabeza. Big step away, machazo, aquí peleando en la pobreza. Nosotros contra todos, doble N a la muerte. Aquí estamos y estamos más fuertes. Pinches envidiosos siempre quieren lo que miran. Que camata soco como un juego de canicas. Abuelita reza por los primos, está la reja. Pagaron con su vida dando vuelta en la ruleta. Stick talking little homies wanna in the future. Funerales para los que tengan duda. Para morir uno tiene que vivir. Y para vivir uno tiene que sufrir. Feeling like Ryan after the loss, no corner. Sometimes you gotta lose just to get stronger. You see me with easy, wasn't easy to get these losers used. And that's the motherfucking truth. Smooth.
En este juego navego parejo, arriesgando el pellejo por hacer dinero. Una modelo fumando del bueno, pagado en mi fierro, cargo cero miedo.
That's right.
Y es cerrada hay que saber cuidarla, aunque no haya lana, me sobran las ganas. Por eso me pesto cuando hay chance, porque no se sabe si hay otro mañana.
Le pido San Juditas que me dé una manita, que me pongan de camino como Tupac en Latina, con un chingo de oro, masked up like we Zorro. Rolling with the Brody, with the 40 looking gordo. It's nothing personal, it's business when we roll, porque el precio de ayer no es el mismo de ahora. Arriesgando todo para un día salir de los dos sacrificios, no me agüito, oye primo, pues ni modo. Started with a paperback, now we feeling duffels. El trabajo roba el tiempo caminando robo. Soñamos grande todos los días para adelante. Gallito para gallito para despegarme. Papi jodido, por eso le echo ganas. Hasta el día que Diosito me dé alas. No se pasen de la raya, aquí estamos vivos. Rich and ruthless, siguiendo el camino.
En este juego navego parejo, arriesgando el pellejo por hacer dinero.
That's right.
Una modelo fumando del bueno, pagado mi fierro, cargo cero miedo.
Okay.
Y de cerrada hay que saber cuidarla, aunque no haya lana, me sobran las ganas. Por eso me despierto cuando hay chance, porque no se sabe si hay otro mañana.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Kiki Smooth, Los Associados.
Come on.
Damn.
45.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man.
Asociados.
Asociado.
Real quick, I got to give a big shout out to West Coast Prints LA for any printing, custom printing. Make sure you reach out to West Coast Prints LA on Instagram.
Yeah.
And also shout out to a new follower, Bella Vida Products. Yes,
Bella Vida Products.
Make sure you check them out.
Big shout outs to Bella Vida Products. Make sure you guys go check them out and support. Follow their page. They're on Instagram right now. Make sure y'all always stay tuned with my brother Groove Shack, man. Y'all know how we do, bro.
Dog. I want to know before we go on to the next song, what was the whole concept behind that song?
Well,
Talk about it. Dog.
Listen to the title of it.
Evolucion.
All right, and that's a bold statement itself, right?
Yes, it is.
You feel me? Well,
as I said, it says
it's that. It's what that is. What does it sound like?
Evolution, evolving
of music, right?
Of music,
and that's why we named it that, because we felt that day we wrote it and recorded it.
Yeah.
We felt like there's nothing like this. That had to be the evolution of the fucking sound that's coming out of South Central and Compton. You feel me? And you know, the last persons that got together like this was NWA. Feel me? And that was South Central and Compton.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? People don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they were the creators of a lot of style of music. You know, like
that's fact.
They're the shit, man. Yella and Dre really put in work into those fucking beats. You feel me? The stories that Yella gave me, bro, they put some shit into those beats, bro.
Damn.
And that's how this shit happened. It was fun. That's the word. It was fucking fun, bro.
Hella fun.
And that's what it is. Music, when you're creating music, you gotta have fun with it.
Yeah.
If it's not fun, it's gonna sound boring. You're gonna want to switch the channel.
Yeah, you gotta rock with it.
Some other shit.
You gotta rock with that bitch.
And I know all your music is always fun, dog. You put that fun into the music, and then now you got the compas right here, los asociados.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
Fun-er.
Yeah, it's a blessing to roll with the homies. You know what I mean? Because we all had like the same vision, almost at the same time, bro. And they were just on the other side of the fucking del Rio way, and I had to like swim across. And I was like, hey, but then I don't know where we ended up in the same building, though, in the same label, the same family, the same message.
Yeah.
You feel me? Ruthless. That's that sound, bro. It's only label that family that could bring out a sound so raw, so different. Feel me? And to me, dog, like Evolucion is that. That's why we named it Evolucion. When I don't even know who came up with that.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah. I was like, was it you? Yeah.
It sounds so fucking like Evolucion.
We were like, yeah, that's it. So as the word came out, we all jumped up.
Yeah. And that makes you jump. That word makes you jump up, dog.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Evolucion.
Yeah.
It sounds fucking nice. It's Evolucion.
Yeah, and you know, like to have the balls to create that and then, you know, stick to our guns and go out and perform this.
Fucking bad, though.
You feel me?
Shit, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
We've been going to every podcast you could think of, and we're performing this shit, even if it's acoustic, even if it's, you know, if we got 40 fans or whatever, we're being accepted. Should I say that? We're being accepted, but even by our African American homies, my niggas, the blacks. You feel me?
Right.
And it's dope to be able to walk into these type of podcasts and have them excited about us doing it. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. The first Mexican rapper out of Compton can open those doors.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's that dude that opens up those doors, bro. You know what I'm saying? I been given this torch by DJ Yella. He retired, and this dude gave me a hug and told me to keep going and go even harder. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, bro, because I feel like it's our job to create this sound and give people something good to listen to.
And that's what I like, dog, because not only that creating of sound of music, different style of music, but you're bringing that black and brown unity to the community, dog. You know, because one thing about being a musician, being a rapper, dog, don't just be a musician, don't just be a rapper, dog. Be in your community, dog.
And that's their problem, that they're too busy gangbanging in the community instead of being part of it. You know, like, I live in front of the Watts Towers. Everybody knows me. In Compton, California, I'm a legend. You feel me?
You were there when they film Colors, dog.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah, and my grandma, when Minister Society, that alley, that's my grandma's alley. Come on, bro. Like, we really in there like that. You know, and shout out to Andre Spicer. That's my brother, dog, Hub City Dre. We went door to door to get him elected.
Okay.
In Compton, a black and a Mexican, door to door, bro. Feel me? Like, I am who I am, bro. And we went through all Compton, every hood. You feel me? And that's why our sound sounds like that, because we belong to Ruthless Records.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's why the sound sounds like that. These dudes were doing it way before me. It was just I had the heart and I had the idea because of being a DJ. I was thinking, imagine mashing those sounds together, those hip hop beats with the the musicals.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what made it way better when they said, "Hey, let's go to the studio." It's nothing. That shit was ill.
¿Y cuándo comenzaron? ¿Cuándo ustedes comenzaron en la música? How long has it been, Doug? How many years? We're talking about years.
Associados started in 2016, right, Kabati?
16? But you were doing music
2016.
before that?
We were learning.
Learning, okay.
We were learning, man.
Okay, you
It took
were
us a while to learn.
You were students of the game.
Andale, pues. Andale.
Okay. You
Yep.
were learning, okay. What were some of your influences growing up en la música que you looked up to, or did you have any?
For sure, a lot of Chalino, Eazy-E, Tupac, fucking
Hip-hop and
No
corridos,
Rebeldes.
that's right.
I like both, both styles. I listen to a little bit of rock too. I listen to a lot of genres, but check it out, man. No genre has reached to evolution. I cannot match it to any of those genres. That's what makes evolution like
That's good.
on top of the charts. That's how I see it.
Who pushed you into getting into music? Who pushed you guys, or was it yourself that one day you said, "Hey, I can't entrar en la música"? ¿Cómo pasó? Starting with you.
Pues la neta, I think it's harsh times makes somebody want to, move on to the next step in their
That's a
life.
good answer, bro.
It is.
Harsh times.
That's why I was like, okay.
That is real. How about you, T?
Me, boy, yo siempre andaba de desmadroso all
Hard
the time,
times.
That's right.
Harsh
You
times.
know, and fucking and I just decided, like I was already in that age that be like, man, you know what? I gotta start doing something with my life, like I can be just in the street just fucking up and stuff like that. So I decided to grab the guitar, and like basically all my family is like they musicos. So
it's hereditary.
yeah, so
it's like
basically
a tradition.
So basically once I grab the guitar, like I grab it up quick. I started watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, so that's how I started learning more.
Y la primera vez que se echaron una cantada en vivo, ¿dónde era y cómo estaban ustedes? ¿Nerviosos o no?
Nah, más o menos.
¿Era una quinceañera? What was it? A backyard boogie?
Nah, we'll always jam out in the compa T's house. He's a little famous callejón right there. We always do all our backyard boogies.
But no, the backyard boogies were back there.
We started at a backyard boogie.
I mean, we first started playing like with other people. Like basically, like we used to go and play with different singers. Like because we didn't used to sing like that. Like we were trying to sing, but we didn't like. All right, like let's just practice more.
We would start learning the instruments.
Yeah, we'll start learning. So next thing you know, we're like, man. We started messing with everybody. We started going on stages with different people. Like we went on stages, big stages. También while we were being musicals, regular musicals. But then it was like on 2016 that when we were like, man, you know what? Let's start doing our own stuff. Like let's make our own group. So that's when that's when I came out con Los Associados. We're trying to come up with a name. And we're like, fucking Los Asociados. So that's how we did it.
Está chingón el nombre. You're associated.
Yeah.
Asociados.
That shit is hard, bro.
It's hard.
Yeah, that shit is hard as fuck.
So
I need one of those stickers too.
Oh, yeah, I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah, so when we started our name, well, we used to be doing covers, cover band and stuff like that. But next thing you know, we're like, we came across with con unos compas ahí, shout out to the homies Arsenal Efectivo. Then for like, we came across with
the lingua, no, it's on the lingua. Yeah.
So they were like, hey, you know what?
From AZ.
Yeah,
from
AZ.
Okay, no, never mind, that's somebody else.
Like, fool sounds, si se avientan, like start writing your own shit. So that's an advice that they gave us, like, I'm gonna start writing. So next thing you know, they gave me that advice. Not lying to you, the same month that I was right there, I came out with La Song Bien Lit. That's one of the songs that got us out there, that people recognize us that, shit.
Why don't you hit them with it?
Bien Lit or El de Canten.
Okay.
Well,
Either one.
What do you think?
Hit them with Bien Lit.
Yeah.
Hit them with Bien Lit.
Let's continue right here, live on the Group Shack Radio. Los Asociados.
Comenzó todo.
It's about to go down.
En la casa. Kiki Funk in the motherfucking building. Let's go. DJ 45 Relay.
Associados.
We're gonna do it like this.
Waxecito relajante para quitarme el estrés. Traigan botellas de vino, y un pastel de quesito. Suspiro tras suspiro, siempre me pongo. Shout out to the Groove Shack. However,
That's right. Los Associados.
Yeah, I'm fucking with my boys.
Right here on
man.
the Group Shack Radio. Man, that's fire right there, dog. And that's the first song that got you into the...
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Opened a lot of doors for us, to be honest.
I like that, dog. I like that. I like how that shit just makes you feel good, dog. Like it has that feeling right there, que estamos prendidos,
You know what I'm saying?
puro pinche party,
Yeah.
saca la bolsita.
Hey.
No, you know what I mean. It's a
Motherfuckers
good
gonna
hype
be
song.
Yeah. Muchas
De
gracias.
eso se trata la rolita bien
Yeah.
lit. That's why we named it bien lit, you know. So, se le hicimos ahí a un compa ahí de Compton, you know.
Yeah.
Pero ahí está. That's the shit that got us out there, you know.
And now they're with another motherfucker from Compton.
Yeah.
That's right. And it works out perfectly.
The
dog.
real Compton. The real
Yeah,
Compton.
yeah, for real.
That's cool. That's
For
cool.
real.
Dog.
Born and raised.
And what we're talking about right now, dog, in regards to the mindset of Kiki Smooth and Los Asociados
Yeah.
for 2025, dog. What other things you got going on?
Oh man, we
for
have
yourself, dog?
so we have more videos to do. We're gonna be starting to record content. You know what I mean? And we're in the studio. We're back in the studio because like I said, this is us finally going out there and really promoting the sound. So when we released the video, all of us kind of were in a different situation in our lives. You know what I mean? Where now we feel like we're more comfortable being able to move around and going out there and really do the work.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of these cats, I give them props. They release their videos, and a lot of these little chamacos, they love their shit. You know what I mean? But when you know, we're the people at the Costco giving you something new because you've never tried it. So I gotta give it to you for free first.
I said, well, yeah, dog. Here you go. Sample.
Yeah, sample this shit real quick.
Right here. Sample.
I
that
know
shit.
you've been going in the aisles getting your cookies and all the whack ass shit that's gonna fuck up your body. But come get some of this healthy music real quick.
I like
Some
the way
of this
you
organic.
Some healthy
So
cookies.
right now, you know, we're capable of being able to do the work behind promoting a record this unique. And I'm gonna tell everybody out there, give you a piece of game. You know, you have something like this, you gotta do the work, and it's 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Every day I'm out there looking for something different, anything. If we got to touch, how many people on the board? Shout out to everybody on the board. Just having those people right there on the board today, we did something great.
We building now. We're
Nah,
building.
man, that shit is beautiful. It's beautiful, bro. You feel me? Because you know why? You could gather people.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's how many or what it is. You're still gathering people, dog, and giving them quality shit and giving them good shit, dog. So, man, applause to you, brother.
Gracias.
Like
Thank
I
you,
said, bro,
dog.
you know,
You already know, bro.
we've been doing this all month, and we're gonna continue pushing the record. And you know, we wanted to come, and definitely, like I told the homies, we gotta go to Groove. Feel me? You were the first person to call when we decided, let's go. All right, that's it. Y'all ready? Because I told him, way, because the first Mexican rapper out of Compton, when he goes out, people gonna want to let him in, and that's why it's so dope to have the black and the brown. You know what I mean? All the relationships that I have from the past into what I'm even building new relationships, you know, for the future. So for us to continue to do this, we're gonna continue coming to people like you. You know what I mean? Because like I said, this is a unique sound. And for everybody that is on the chat room that hasn't seen the video of the song we performed,
let them know where to go.
Go on YouTube right now. It's only on YouTube. The thing that's out right now is the video. So due to distribution, the record won't be released today, but it will be released in 2 weeks. But go check out the videos on YouTube right now. It's Evolución, Kiki's movie, Los Asociados. You feel me?
Yeah, and that's what artists need to do. Just what you're doing, bro. What you guys are doing. You gotta not just be artists. You gotta be able to connect with the people that
Yeah.
you are promoting to.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you're doing,
Yeah.
dog. And you gotta keep it 100 with them. When you keep it 100 with people, you're gonna want to go to that video
Yeah.
on YouTube and watch. You're gonna want to download that song off of Apple Music,
Yeah.
off of Spotify.
And and
You
I
know?
can't wait until you guys come and see us live. So we got, we're gonna start booking shows now, because we have cool material now that we could actually do. So promoters out there, come holla at us, because we will be out there, doing some shows soon.
Hell yeah,
Hell
hell
yeah.
yeah. And before we go to the next song, dog, I want you to talk to me about horchata with milk, dog.
With oat milk.
The movie.
So check it out, man.
How'd that happen, dog?
Shout outs to my brother LV, the director of the movie. So 5 years ago,
That's big, dog.
he told me,
Nice.
I'm gonna put your song in a movie. 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Right.
You remember that?
Yeah. So I was like, he's one of my best friends. LV, he helped me become an actor when I wanted to act. I swear to you. Shout out to LV. Love you, bro. He had an opportunity to put all his homies into a movie, and he fucking did it, bro. He put Raza, everybody in a movie, and it was beautiful to see it myself. It was crazy because he had been filming it like for 2 years, I think, or probably a little bit more. And next I get a call like, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to sign some papers, blah blah blah, for the movie." And I'm like, "What movie?" I'm thinking I'm gonna act, and he's like, "Nah, dog, I put Dope Man in the song." And I was like, "What? That's nah, man. That's like, yeah." To me, I couldn't believe it.
That's
And
fucking big,
shout out
dog.
to LV, bro. And go check out the movie Horchata with Oat Milk. You can go to horchatawithoatmilk.com and buy the
Check it
movie
out.
there. I know in July something they're gonna be showing it again at a festival. So, but follow my brother LV or follow the Horchata with Oat Milk Instagram, and it's the whole raza. Everybody's in there, and it was dope because when he called me,
Chicano Hollywood.
yeah, Chicano, everybody's in there.
Big shout out to Chicano Hollywood.
Yeah, big shout out.
That's right.
And he told me it's gonna be a red carpet. I was like, yeah, I'm getting in that suit.
Hey, I saw you throw a
I'm
capri,
getting it.
dog.
Yeah.
Fuck capri,
Hey,
dog.
why not? You know what?
That's right.
He told me
I'll
that's my
perfect.
bro. Shout out to LV. He was like, we're celebrating.
I see shit.
And my song's in a movie. So
That's
I
big,
told my
though,
girl,
dog.
I'm putting on a suit. She's like, hell no. I'm like, you can even pick it out, girl. I ain't tripping. So all of that. Shout out to my girl for being my stylist for that day.
Chick. That's
Yeah,
right.
she styled me. And you know what? Everybody didn't even recognize me. They're like, who the fuck is this reggaeton ass
I
vato?
thought you were on some perreo.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It was all love.
That's
Even
cool.
in the energy in the movie theater was so dope. So dope. So shout outs to everybody, bro. All the Raza cars. Shout outs to LV, man, putting it down, and all the actors that were on there. My boy,
Duno.
yeah, Duno,
Duno,
Concrete, Weefy. There was a couple dudes in there, man, and it was dope to like see everybody, and nobody was acting Hollywood.
I like that.
Everybody was. I saw Duno shaking everybody's hand. Everybody got to do the red carpet. It was dope, bro. It was dope, man. Shout outs to Icon. Everybody that was there was just there.
Well, that's definitely big time, big dog. Like,
Thank you, bro.
that
No.
show
It was
you,
a check mark.
a bucket list.
Yeah, like damn, my song's in a movie.
And
You know?
that's what it is, dog. Like every song you drop, the production behind it is always on point.
Thank
dog.
you, bro.
know what
Shout
I
out
mean?
to all the producers that's ever worked with me.
Like-
JX produced that beat. So
Yeah.
shout outs to JX. Dirty Money. He produced the beat that's on the Horchata with Oat Milk movie. So
And we gotta evolve, dog. I mean, hey, we gotta take it back. Maybe back in the days you were creating off of Fruity Loops.
yeah.
You yourself from there,
Yeah,
You
I mean,
continue to another
well, you know
level,
what's
to
crazy
another
that you
level,
said
you know?
that Dope Man, the song that's in that movie, was like one of my first songs ever. Well, one of my first big songs, and for that song that old to still pop out in a movie now,
Right?
it just, just tells you, bro, like, all we need is a little push and, we're going to get there. You feel me? But aquí ya estamos, me vale verga, güey. Aquí vamos a estar para siempre. You know what I mean? Con que Diosito me dé vida para cantar, güey, aquí voy a estar cantando.
Hay que aventarlos con la otra rola que sigue. Kiki Smooth, Los Asociados. What we doing next?
Oh, this song is called... Ay, güey.
It's called Ay, Güey.
Ay, wait, no, no me importa, no me importa. This song's called No Me Importa. It's gonna be the first time we perform it.
Can you guys hear me on the headphones?
I could
hear you now.
I couldn't hear that. I could hear the.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, clear?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
All right.
That's all. You're watching the
Yeah.
Group Shack Radio live on YouTube. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe.
No.
Again, shout out to Bella Vida Products, West Coast Prince LA. Thank you for tuning in. We live, baby. Southern California, baby. The Group Shack Radio. Kiki Smooth, Los Asociados. Súbele.
Let's go. Okay.
Cuando hablan de mí no me importa, cigarros tomando unas mimosas, sin billetes no abran la boca, el cuernito aplaca las cosas. Cuando hablan de mí no me importa, me respaldan las largas y cortas, de morrillo me gusta la mota, ruleteando por toda mi zona.
Los que odian siempre van a odiar. Me la pelan aquí quedan como tubos, van a despegar. Dinero y el poder, con respeto lo merezco. Dios contra Dios, contamos todo esto. ¿Qué pasa? Matan lo que bueno. Yo me hace con lo bueno. Aquí les mamas y dice tu ser más bueno. Estamos a los buenos, amigos como ustedes que quieren enemigos. Parecen mujeres como hablan como sigo. Los siento guíame porque el diablo quiere ver. El diablo con el cuero que doneo, que donera. Violes de mazón solitario en el barrio. De tatano soy cámara cagallo. Largo junto a palo de final de mi guys. Queremos todo el humo, every slipping then we slide, we ride.
Cuando hable de mí no me importa, cigarros tomando una mimosa, si mi billete no abra la boca, el cuernito aplaca las cosas. Cuando hablan de mí no me importa, me respaldan las largas y cortas, de morrillo me gusta la mota, ruleteando por toda mi zona.
Hojas de tabaco con las perlas de la luna. Cabana con mi dama caminando en mis zonas. Paredes y tatuajes con las letras antiguas. En balas y su techo, jet set para arriba. Costa oeste, cholos y vaqueros. El papi corrido, ¿qué color es tu pañuelo? Soy el mágico, Los Ángeles, mi tierra. Ese amigo chaca con muñecas y botellas. Paloma negra, soy el rey de los borrachos. Ando pelón, todo verde con los rachos. Ando con esquina de estoy celebrando. Campeones en aviones, solida que soñamos. Querido amigo, traje vino al cementerio. Estamos vivos, pero sigo en este infierno. La creación del oeste es mi gente. W en el aire si lo sientes. Hey, si lo sientes. Hey, si lo sientes. Hey, si lo sientes. W en el aire si lo sientes. Yeah.
Hablan de mí no me importa,
Ajá.
cigarros tomando una mimosa,
Okay.
sin billete no abran la boca, el cuernito aplaca las cosas. Cuando hablan de mí no me importa, me respaldan las largas y cortas. Cuando hablan de mí no me importa, cigarros tomando una mimosa, sin billete no abran la boca, el cuernito aplaca las cosas. Cuando hablan de mí no me importa, me respaldan las largas y cortas, de morrillo me gusta la mota, ruleteando por toda mi zona.
Damn. I can't wait to see you guys perform this song on stage. Perform all the songs on stage. You guys are
Trust me.
getting a
We
little
can't wait either, man. We cannot wait either.
Hey,
getting
man.
a little preview right here on the Group Shack Radio. Exclusively, ladies and gentlemen.
You know,
Los Asociados.
before we leave,
Kiki Smooth.
we're gonna give y'all one more. You know what I'm
Drop it
saying?
with one more.
We're gonna trip you out with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, drop them with one more, man. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. Appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow these guys, man.
Yes, please,
Making
please.
great music. for our people, for our gente, for la raza, for everybody, baby. Let's go. Something in the building, baby. Oh, let's go. Hey, hey, come on, come on.
Un tito fumando blon con un bombón, se prende todo el pachangón con un tostón y el riflón para ambientar mi polvorón. Por ahí viene Lupita caminando con Lolita, caminando con Lolita.
Así me gusta con los labios coqueadas, unas veces en la mesa triturada, y en la vida con mi amiga pasa puro. Multiplicando y etiqueta de modos, que te derecha, mami da de vuelta, queda como mezcla, chupa la paleta, chupe, chupe, tome de lo bueno, sube la volumen en la vecina puso el dedo. ¡A huevo!
Un tito fumando blon con un bombón, se prende todo el pachangón con un tostón y el riflón para ambientar el polvorón. Por ahí viene Lupita caminando con Lolita.
Shake with your mama gave you, ella coquetea, eliminamos a la mamá, se menea lo que te con todos sus mititas. Miss New Booty, quiere bailar con la gordita, que bonita se mira, choque like a stripper, acting like a cínico, choque, taking pictures donde oye, pico, padre, se le ve, la comadre puro party, parte de su pastel, hey, hey, parte de su pastel, hey, hey, parte de su pastel, go.
Un tito fumando blon con un bombón, se prende todo el pachangón con un tostón y el riflón para ambientar mi polvorón. Por ahí viene Lupita caminando con Lolita, caminando con Lolita.
Galletita, a ver, a mover la colita. Si no la mueves, se te va a poner malita. Que le dice mami, no, Lupito. Baby, make it perfect, do the freaking wicked. Running on my body, with the body getting freaky. Pop that eagle, the sonido, she's clapping wings. So mira, tío, a ver,
Un tito fumando blon con un bombón, se prende todo el pachangón con un tostón y el riflón para ambientar mi polvorón. Por ahí viene Lupita caminando con Lolita, caminando con Lolita. Asociados.
Hey, DJ 45. Hey, 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 Groove Shack Radio. Hey, 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 happy Friday. Hey, 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 hey. Come on. Kiki Smooth y los Associados. This is a world premiere. It's the world premiere Friday.
Live exclusively. World premiere. Gotta do that word. World
DJ
premiere.
Life, Los Angeles, Los Angeles. DJ 40 Fonzarelli.
Damn, dog. When we talk about performing live,
Goddamn.
we talking about performing live. Good shit.
Aquí no chingaderas, compa. Aquí no hay chingaderas.
Kiki Smooth, man. Everything on point. DJ 40 Fonzarelli, man, in the motherfucking house.
Thank you.
Dog.
Thank you.
Appreciate you so much. For
Hey,
pulling
thank
up
you
to the
guys
Group
for
Shack
having
Radio.
us. Make sure you guys continue to look out for us. It's Kiki Smooth, Los Associados with DJ 40 Fonzarelli, DJ Live Crew. You know how we do. And you know what? If you guys need some musicos, hit us up. If you need some DJs,
Tap
hit
in.
us up. You know what I'm saying? And big shout outs to Groove Shack. Thank you for allowing us to come into your home and turning up with you, bro. Man, it was a great time. So again, Evolucion, the video is out right now. Evolucion on all platforms is dropping in 2 weeks. So big shout outs to everybody that has been checking it out. Go check out the video.
Make sure
Thank
you check
you,
out
bro.
the video.
Always, dog. This guy right here.
Check
Not
us out,
just a guest,
Associados,
his familia, nada
en
más
todas las
los asociados.
plataformas,
Somos
Spotify,
familia
iTunes, everywhere.
juntos.
Yes,
Los
sir.
DJ
Yes, sir.
40 Fonzarelli, first time here on the Group Shack Radio.
Thank you guys. Happy Friday. Happy
Looking
Friday.
forward to another one, man. Follow this guy, people. Make sure, again, you reach out to him for anything, fucking DJing,
Whoa, man, it was fun.
anything.
Thank you guys.
It was
Let him know
dope,
what's
man.
good. Hey, before you take off, dog.
Yeah.
What made you get back into DJing, dog? What's
40
this
fans,
DJ
40
like,
fans,
dog?
40 fans. 40 fans told me there's too many gigs. We need you to come back. But then he turned me into a monster. Now I can't stop. So we're back. DJ Live Crew. We'll be throwing events. We'll be throwing a couple raves and all that. So we're doing everything. We're doing everything. All right. So follow us, Rich and Ruthless. We're actually starting Ruthless Radio, just to let y'all know that we're doing a lot of stuff. So follow us, Rich and Ruthless Radio and
Coming
Rich and Ruthless
soon.
Records. Please believe it. Thank you guys for having us. I am Kiki Smooth.
Los Asociados.
Asociados.
Dre and T, 40 Fans DJ Live Crew, and this is Groove Shack. Thank you guys.
Let's
Hey,
go.
wait, real quick. High at the Towers is coming back. See you guys.
That's right. Let's go. With that being said, we out. We out. Let's shut this shit down.
I was fucking you, huh, Kiki?
And that was awesome, homeboy.